Welcome back everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create a geometric background. Yes, a geometric background. So first things first, we'll create our shape. I'll be using a triangular shape. Okay, and I'll be using the color green for this one. So the color green, then I'll be fixing it in a relative position. Now it's cool like that. So I'll be copying this now. Copy to make it 2 and then rotate it 180 degrees, then fix it in a relative position as well, just like this. But we need a space between them, so we'll be shifting each of them backward. This is nice, this is cool. So what next are we going to do? I'll be duplicating this, copy, and then I'll be positioning it like that, and then I'll be copying this as well, copy, and then I'm positioning it here. Okay, next we're going to be duplicating this as well. So copy to make it 2, and then we'll be bringing it up here, and then I'll be duplicating this, copy, and then bring it down here. So for me to align it now, I'll be using the relative position. I'll be moving it towards this side first, then towards this side second, then I'll be shifting it up, then down. It's in a relative position now. So the other one, I'll also put it in a relative position. Okay, so now I'll be shifting them using the positioning tool once, twice, and then once, twice. Okay, so now we've gotten to this level. The next thing we are going to be doing is to merge each shape. So I'll be merging each shape. I'll be clicking on all of them now to merge, and then I'll be clicking on the merge tool. Okay, so can we see it has become one entity, no longer two, no longer three. It is now one entity. So I'll be reducing the size. So let's use the size tool to know the exact size we are working with, relative size. So we should reduce it. This is good. Then we'll copy it, copy. Okay, so now we have a relative size for our bigger shape. The relative size here is 30%. So now I'll be creating two smaller ones, or let's say one smaller one, then I'll duplicate it. So I'll first copy the bigger one to reduce the size. After copying it, I'll be reducing the size, click on relative size, and then I'll be using number 12. Okay, 12 is good. 12 is good. And then I'll be copying this as well. Copy, and then I'll be bringing it down. Then I'll be using the positioning tool. Position. Relative position to put it at the edge there. I will see we have it already now. So next thing I'll be doing now is to duplicate these ones. After duplicating it, I don't have any use for it for now, so I'll let it to be there for some time. Then I'll be merging the shapes together. Click on the merge, and 1 2 3, leave the upper one alone because that's the one we don't have use for now. So I'll be merging each of them together now. I've just matched them. Then I'll be copy. After copying, you fix it here using the position tool. We want it to be in a aligned manner. I want it to be aligned, so we have it here like this. This is good. So next thing I'll be doing now is to reduce the size of each of them, because I need something at this edge that there is nothing. I need something, so I'll be reducing the size, relative size. I'm using, let's use size 30 first, and then this also size 30, and then shifting it to meet the second one. So you continue like that. Okay, and we see there is still a space at the edge that isn't covered completely, and we need it to be covered completely. So I'll be reducing the size of this one we duplicated the first time, so it can fit into that spot. So I'll be using, let's say, 9 should do. So I'll be just shifting it there. So I'll be using the positioning tool to get my exact position, or let's use the relative position tool. Just shift it up exactly like that, and then I'll be copying this again, and then I'll be bringing it down here using the position tool. I'll be positioning it in a good place. Okay, okay, I've just positioned this in a good place. Now next thing I'll be doing is to merge all of what we've just done together. So I'll be merging all of it. After merging all of it has become one entity. The next thing I'll be doing is to copy. So after copying, I'll just be fixing it below each one, below each of them, below each of them. I'll be fixing it. So copy again. Note, anytime you copy, the copied version always appear at the top of the screen, especially at the top left of the screen. So this is it. We've just created our geometric background. The next thing I'll be doing, I'll be saving it as an image. Save as image. I'll be saving to my gallery. So I've just I've just saved it now. So I'll be merging each of them together now. Let's merge each of them together. Merge. Okay. So I've merged them together now. It has become one entity. I'll be bringing this down here for me to create a 3D text. I want to use this background to create a 3D text. So I'll be clicking on the plus icon. I'll be clicking on text. Double tap the text to edit. Then write beautiful designs. Okay. So I'll be changing these beautiful designs to capital, and I'll be increasing the size of it, and I'll be fixing it in a relative position. That's the middle position. I mean relative position. Okay, so I'll be changing the font as well. Scroll down to fonts and change the fonts to, let's use the arm wrestler font. Okay, so we have the arm wrestler font already. So place it in a relative position. Then now I'll be changing the color. Change the color of it. Or before we change the color, let's first put in our texture. So click on the texture tool, and then click on this background you used before that we saved to our gallery, and then click done. Okay, can we see it there? you click the texture again now to enable maintain ratio so that you can see your background clearly inside the text, and then reduce this to the least. Okay, this is nice. And then now we'll be moving towards the end of our editing toolbar, or the bottom toolbar. Then click on 3D text, enable it and increase the depth. Okay, so I'll be increasing the size. Let's be using the number 62. Number 62 or 3 should be good. So I'll be checking that, and then I'll be using the shadow tool. Shadow, I'll be using, let's say, a green shadow as well. Okay, and then I'll be adding a stroke to it, a black stroke, just like that. Next thing I'll be doing now is the 3D rotate. I'll be rotating the x-axis to come up, just like that. Now we have our beautiful text on our screen, taken from the geometric background. Taken from the geometric background. If you find this tip helpful, come back next time for more. And don't forget to like and subscribe.